Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today we have the XTC as nearly every day. We have New Zealand versus Ukraine this morning, evening, afternoon, middle of the night, depending where you are. And to comment with me, we have Suresh from Australia. Hello.
Good morning, evening, night, wherever you are. It's great to be here tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so we have two lists here. One of them is the big bad guy of X-Wing right now, and the other is not quite the big bad guy, but the list I probably hate the most in all of X-Wing, so I will let you introduce this insane rebel list.
Insane rebel list? I mean, Big Wedge, firstly. Everybody knows that I think Big Wedge is the most disappointing pilot in X-Wing. Everybody knows that whenever I trash talk Big Wedge does really well. So here's hoping for the Trans-Tasman partnership with Ryan here flying Big Wedge, of course, with the signature there for the X-Wing servo motor S-foils, proton torpedoes, because what's Wedge without proton torpedoes, and an R3 astromech for locks all day.
All day.
All day. Next to him, Luke Skywalker, also in the X-Wing. That's Red 5, again with a servo motor S-foils. Now, he's got instinctive aim to power those proton torpedoes, even if he doesn't get the lock. And speaking of which, of course, proton torpedoes, 2 charges thereof. Following them is Ahsoka Tano in the A-Wing, just rocking Patience this time, so no real big punch there. But what I suspect we're looking for here is the double mod. So using that pilot ability to coordinate, quote unquote, Luke or Wedge, get that big shot with the double mods, because I think putting a big punch in early on with both of these X-Wings on one of these fire sprays, take a pick, I don't think Ryan's going to mind. That's going to be the key here. So we'll see how we go. And they've just kicked off there. Looks like Pavlo is the first player. What's he rolling with there?
So he's rolling with the infamous Django Zam. I think it's pretty much the standard build. Django with Lone Wolf, Perspective Copilot, Proximity Mine, and Contraband Cybernetics. And Zam with Trickshot, Perspective Copilot, Proximity Mine, and also Contraband Cybernetics. So nearly cloned, except we have Trickshot on one and Lone Wolf on the other. Have you had experience with Django Zam?
I haven't actually flown against him. A lot of times I've seen one of the ships on the table, usually Zam. But the resident player, Michael Turner, you'll see him on the Australian XTC team, who's flying Django Zam. I've actually, avoided him for the last few weeks. So I haven't had to face this yet. To be honest, I'm thinking about ripping it out myself. See how it flies. Yeah. I used to like the 2-ship list back in the day. I wasn't such a fan when 2.0 came out, but this one looks really interesting. And you mentioned this is a standard build. No, normally I would expect to see a lot of Dooku. So
yeah, true. That's the missing key. I was reading through it. I was like, what the hell is Dooku? Yeah, true. That's more perspective than Dooku.
Yeah. Expecting a lot of Perceptive Copilot, so just focus for days. That may not be too great against Big Wedge.
No.
Firing those protons, so we'll see whether it actually pays off for him, this sort of alternate modification strategy, or alternate efficiency strategy, I should really call it. And you've just seen the 2 sort of squads just skirting the edge of these rocks here. There's a big clump there just towards Ryan's end, and he's trailing Ahsoka behind the 2 X-Wings.
Giving her a bit of space.
Strategy.
Yeah. I mean,
because Ahsoka just won't deal too much damage.
No, I think he's flying Ahsoka the same way as people fly Hera often. Like, it's a ship that can't go slow, so in the beginning you need to give her a bit of space. So then when the things start to happen, you can catch up with her without bumping, and still get all the actions necessary. And she's not going to be the damage dealer. Damage dealer there is obviously the 2 X-Wings with the proton torpedoes and Wedge that's going to deny the green dice that the Perspective Copilot focuses could potentially modify. So that's That's the clear strategy.
What I thought Ryan actually might try and do with Ahsoka is actually play for a few blocks.
Yeah, but then he gave or was stolen the. He had the bid. He had a 4-point bid, so he gave away the initiative. So he decided that he would rather try to reposition with Ashoka instead of.
Yeah, sorry, by a few blocks I really mean, I think, blocking Django.
Yeah, true. But yeah, not choosing to try to block Miss Vessel. Alright, some aggressive turn there.
Yep. I have to say, I do sort of like this. I don't know if I'll call it aggressive, but I actually like the positioning of the X-Wings here. So with Ryan moving second, he's actually going to get some good options here. See where these fire sprays go, and get that double proton torpedo. Ideally for Ryan, double proton torpedo, double modded shot in on one of the fire sprays, and really just cripple it.
That seems to be the tactic there. And after the first round, I was a bit afraid that it was going to be one of these games where we wait for 30 minutes while player just go around the table. But nope, no. Turning in, catching them on the side there. No play.
Yeah, I think Django's out of position here.
Probably a tiny bit. So Django is in red here. I mean, he has the option of going for like a two bank or something and then boosting or something like that to get in the middle, and Zam can just go for a 2 hard between the two debris. But there's definitely...
watch out for 2 bank boost.
Yep.
That debris field there, just on the corner. That'll be close.
They have the 3, right? Oh, I have the wrong list loaded there. I always forget what the dial for the fire spray is like. Yeah, they have the 3. They have the 3 banks, of course. They don't have the 3 hard.
I think it's too fast though in this situation. Although they might get some trailing shots there on Ahsoka as the X-Wings move forward.
I mean, the X-Wings, they want to go for the torpedo. They move afterwards. They're probably just going to go for something rather slow to keep the distance.
Yeah. Do you think Zam is the obvious target here?
I mean, she's the double tapping. If you can get her out early before she gets to recharge and before she can really be too aggressive. Oh no, that clips the rocks, the thing.
Clip the debris, so not the worst in the world, but it's not great. It's going to take a stress and does not get the perceptive co-pilot.
Oh, and lose a shield.
Takes the damage as well.
Ooh.
Oh, that's adding injury to insult there for Zam.
yeah, and yeah, perspective co-pilot. Nope. 0 out of 2 focuses there. At least she won't hit it next round, I think.
No, it's pretty clear next round.
No, she's fine. Yeah.
Where are you going, Luke? Oh, Luke just does the 1 forwards.
1 forward, giving himself there the choice of what to...
options.
Struggling a bit with the range bubble. There. Yeah. Only one option. Zam is going to have a bad day. No mods for defense.
The other thing Zam might have is a quick day.
Yeah. I mean, she's not the one with Lone Wolf, so she doesn't have any kind of reroll for defense. So what you see is what you get there.
Yeah. Maybe she's got a date. And here we go. Here's Ahsoka spending 2 force for that coordinate effect pilot ability.
Yep. Focusing Luke or Wedge. Probably Wedge. Yeah, Luke has the force.
Yeah.
The thing with Django Zam is that it's thematic is also not thematic. Like, they work together, but then he killed her.
You know, something. This deal is getting worse all the time. Something.
Yeah, pretty much. And Ashoka rolling to get between the debris next round. Okay.
Yeah, didn't risk the 2 there. And I think I like. Ooh.
You need the boost to get guns on something.
I'd take the boost because you know that Zam is the target. Like you can bet the farm on the fact that Zam is the target. So yeah, take the boost, get your shots, and start hammering away at Luke is your best option.
Yeah, Luke doesn't like getting shot at. I mean, Ashoka right now is kind of vulnerable. She doesn't have focus. She spent 2 of the force, so might be an option. I mean, she's probably going to use patience there, get one of the falls back. Yeah, I think. Yeah, probably nothing really interesting.
Now here we go.
Oh, the shot into Zam would be obstructed, but it's
There's
still
an option here.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter. He can just take both, of course.
No, the option here. This is actually a really interesting play because the option here is to use instinctive aim for Luke and double tap Django instead.
Yeah, suddenly there's actually a good choice.
You'll also get your dice with Ahsoka.
Yeah. All right, Ashoka.
Well, 1 die with Ahsoka.
Yeah. She goes for patience. Yeah.
So clearly there for that pilot ability. Now here we go. Here's Django. Needs a little bit of variance on his side because he's only chucking the 3 dice. He's got not much going on with regards to any kind of modifications. Oh, and gets hit. Crit opens up with that. Why not?
Boom. And 1 evade. So 2 shields out of Mr. Skywalker. Pop up.
Do you think that's the right call?
To jet Luke?
Yeah.
It's not a bad call. I mean, he's annoying. And he's hard to get down. Like,
here we go.
He already has all his force, so like the ability didn't do anything then. It's better to shoot at Luke when he's already full force. I guess. Yeah, not sure.
So here's Big Wedge.
Big Wedge. The salad of everything. Spends the lock, of course.
Yep.
On the blank. And
look out.
2 hits, 2 crits.
Now, full shields on Django, so the worst that will happen here is all the shields down.
Django only
got Lone Wolf.
1 green to defend himself. Yeah, but he's too close to Zam to follow on Wolf, right?
Yeah, gets the evade, so
3 shields. Ding, ding, ding. Pop, pop, pop. That starts to hurt, probably. And then there's going to be Zam is the next shot.
Yeah.
Probably continuing onto Luke.
Continue to Luke. You've got to concentrate your fire. There we go.
And maybe get a bit of the force out. If she can actually get the force out, then Luke loses the option to shoot at Django.
Yes, exactly. And then, of course, you don't have your lock, so you'll just be rolling your 4 dice and maybe get one soft mod there with your focus. So it's actually not the worst scenario here for Pavlo. Depending on what Zam can do hit crit.
Not too bad. Luke, 2 dice.
Gotta be happy with that. 5 out of 6. Oh, natties.
Zwee. All right. So all the options are open again for Luke. No problem here. So do you instinctive aim into Django to like just try to pounce him down? Probably.
Honestly?
Yeah.
I think it's depending on how lucky you feel.
I mean, the thing there is that, of course, if he shoots at Zam, that's gonna power up her. He's going for Zam, okay, but that's gonna power her Zam ability. But
yeah,
okay,
looking for this spike damage here,
and
that's not. It's not optimal, but I can certainly see why. You just want to start putting pressure on these fire sprays.
Oh, 2 hits, 2 crits again. Spends a force, of course, and the Proton giving 2 crits. Zam.
Remember, Zam already took a shield from the debris, so get some pictures.
Ooh. So that's 3 shields and the crit coming through. No, not the whole deck. You don't need the whole deck. You just need 1 card.
You don't want the whole deck. You don't want the whole deck, Zam.
Okay, he's gonna understand that that's wrong. I don't think I need to call a judge there.
I would hope so.
No, he has not noticed yet.
Judge? Is like Zam has 33 damage cards on her right now.
She's very dead. yeah, and of course this thing doesn't work. You can't just drop it on the pile of cards.
We might have to just say something.
Yeah, I'll jump in. That's not a rule thing. That's a technical thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Rapid Cheetah says we're just doing wedge things, and if you mean by being disappointing, you are correct.
Hi. Yeah. You took the whole deck. Yeah. Okay. You figured it out. Okay. Good.
Now.
All right. They figured it out while I jumped in.
And here we go. One plays, I don't know, about 3 there, probably with Ahsoka, and we'll see if she can actually just add more injury to the injury. That said, meanwhile, Zam says you'd better be in business. So here we go.
Bonus attack.
Yep, just before Ahsoka gets to shoot. Here's the bonus attack.
Oh, pop.
Crit.
Oh, that could be a sad Luke. Luke gets a false back, of course, from that. Yep. Oh, only 1 of 8 takes hit crit. That's a sad Luke.
Take hit crit. It's a very aggressive option there from Pavlo. Loose stabilizer.
Yeah, that's not great given where they are sitting. Loose stabilizer. Yeah, he cannot turn without taking a damage here. And I would assume that what he really wants to do is 4K or something. So
yeah, this is where you roll in with Ahsoka, do your thing, coordinate the action to flip loose stabilizer, then do your 4K, then nail Zam with your second proton torpedo.
Yep.
Or a range 1 shot, like your call. You've got that lock still. The massive advantage of the roll there is he didn't even spend the lock, did Luke. So here we go. Here's 3 dice on Django.
Ashoka, 1 die, just 1 crit. Not gonna go through. That would have been a bit excessive, maybe.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right. That was a pretty bloody first engagement.
Now, question for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think's happy? Because I don't actually think either player is happy right now.
No. Neither of them. Luke is way more hurt than I think was hoped, and spreading the damage there means that both of the fire sprays are still going to be in the game for quite a while. He needs a second round with as much success to really take the lead.
Yes. Now there's 20 health, shields and hull on the fire spray side. We've had 1 round of shooting.
Got 8
He's lost 40%.
Yeah.
He's lost 40% of his health.
which is more than what was lost on the other side. Yeah.
It's still a significant amount. What are we looking at there? 12, 16 health there on the rebel side, and he's done 4, so 25%. Just looking at this as purely as a race, I think Ryan's got to be happy, but he's got to wonder. Firstly, he's got to make sure Luke gets another shot.
Not getting rid of the stress there on Zam. Pointing the back arc. Well, that's if the X-wings go for the 4K. That's going to be a sad Zam.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ashoka, as you said, going there, spending 2 force, most likely to flip the onto Luke, fix stabilizer. Yeah, exactly. What was expected.
Funwalk thinks I'm a bit quiet. Don't know if we can have a look at that.
It might be. I thought you were a bit loud initially, and I pulled you down a bit. Okay, I put you back to normal.
Okay, thank you. I'll try not to talk too loudly.
All right, now you should be back to loud.
Okay, let's see how that goes. There's the 4K.
Yeah, expected. Still has a Proton torpedo.
So the massive danger here for Luke is Django just a quiet little bump into Ahsoka and blast Luke away. There we go. So this is going to be a huge swing if Django can remove Luke.
Taking double focus there. And there he is far enough for Lone Wolf. So Lone Wolf is going to be active.
Yes. Now, Big Wedge says something. What have you got, Big Wedge?
Some questioning, apparently.
Something disappointing, I bet.
I mean, it could have been just another 4K, but spending a lot of time there, I'm not quite sure doing what.
Yeah, you could. You could, and you don't have that lock. Oh, you do have the lock. Sorry, you spent it on Django, which means you still have the lock with your R3 astromech on Zam.
Yeah.
So if the 4K
not what it
fits, keeps. Oh no, just one forward.
That doesn't do anything.
That's
has
just
the
disappointing, Big Wedge.
Close, so Wedge, I mean, boosts are not going to be helpful there. Yeah, just gonna stand there and be pretty, I guess. Yeah.
Look, I have no opinion on Big Wedge's relative looks in that department. I have to say, sorry. This is the clutch shot here for Pavlo.
And no patience for Ashoka, who doesn't have a shot either. So actually, the fire spray there really got the death kill box that did not get much answers from the rebel side. A bit stuck there.
Yeah, the one forward was way too conservative.
I mean, if Django had been 4 dice, oh, isn't that Django's pilot ability or something?
No, he's got 3 greens. He's shooting Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Why are you shooting Ahsoka? I don't understand.
And she's there, and I don't know, just one shield and Ashoka. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Ahsoka won't kill you. Luke Skywalker will kill you.
Yeah. I mean, it was a worse shot on Luke, but you just need 2 to stick on Luke, and he only has 2 dice. So that was, a bit of a weird decision here, I think.
Yeah, you spike 2 damage on Luke, and Zam lives. I mean, Zam's got the option here. Like, I will bet, I don't know, money, beer, take your pick, pizza. Blendin 101, just drop that pizza icon there. I will bet anything that Zam's dropping some bombs if she lives. There's double evasion, Luke. Yeah. This is big. This, I think, is a big mistake here by Pavlo.
Yeah, not just pouncing Luke.
There we go.
All right, shooting into Zam. That's the second torpedo. Yeah, he flipped the charge.
Flip the charge.
That's not great. Well, that's why you got locks.
Yep.
Bit better. Okay, spend the force.
Better.
Hit it crit.
And then he'll flip the crit as well, and that definitely going through. So that's gonna trigger the fuel leak as well.
Yeah, and and avoiding nothing. Taking card, crit triggers a fuel leak. 1, 2, then a crit.
If it's a direct.
It's a loose stabilizer, not great.
No, just going forward, like you could bet the house on that.
Yeah. And then just a card there. Not quite. He's putting cards everywhere. Okay, and then that is solved. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage overall on Zam. Puts her down to 1 hull, if my math is correct.
Yep. Now you should thank me, triggers.
Grab the lock onto Mr. Skywalker. Yeah, next round she's just going for a 1 straight blue. Keeps the arc at the back. Should be enough, but it's. I mean, it invites Wedge to just go for a hard turn. Just too hard. Yeah, too hard would fit. Shoot her in the back. Goodbye.
Quite honestly.
But the bomb's gonna show there.
Yeah, if you're really ballsy. Is that a term that I can use on your channel, ballsy? Is that a thing that people understand? I hope so.
People won't understand, and two, that there's no age limit on my channel. People have to think that they understand that this is a mature audience or whatever.
Like the ballsy but possibly stupid move here for Wedge is to actually close wings, too hard, bank boost focus, and just nail Zam at range 1 before she can
shoot again.
She can actually shoot back. You know, with 1 hull left, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
that said,
Wedge is fine. Like he will eat the bomb. It's fine. Because you can't quite do the same with Luke. Like you can't go 2 bank to the left with Luke because the bomb is likely to kill him.
Yes.
And since the bomb from Django will just go on Ashoka, which might be why he tried to shoot her a bit. Trying to get her a bit softer before the bomb potentially kills her.
Ahsoka won't be anywhere near that. Now, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 4, and I'm wondering what you're thinking, and that number relates to how many bombs we're going to see on the table at the end of the activation phase.
I think both of them right now. And one of them just goes into Ashoka. It's a proxy mine, just explodes. Ashoka takes 1 shield and 2 dice. That would hurt.
Yeah, now Kreitari in the chat says, probably a gamble on killing both of them. Presumably, you mean they're both Ahsoka and Luke. That was a pretty low percentage shot on Ahsoka, so would have been a pretty massive gamble. And while we mentioned that Pavlo is behind in the damage race, getting Luke off the board, possibly before he could have fired that second proton torpedo, would have been really a big swing in the game. So
agreed.
I can see the gamble. I think it might have been a bit too early and probably just a bit too low percentage. That said, with Ryan not able to capitalize, really Wedge, just as far as I'm concerned, living up to his name of the most disappointing pilot in X-Wing. Also just failed to get a beat on anything, which means Pavlo actually doesn't mind. Isn't in the worst position. Here we go.
It seems that we have vastly different experience with Wedge. Everyone who's watching me often and when there's Wedge on the board knows that I hate Wedge with a passion. I really hate Wedge. It's the worst. I fly a lot of aces.
Yep.
And there's nothing worse than like having Iguri getting shot at wedge and like, no, you don't get all your green dice. I need my green dice. That's how I survive. All right, and Ashoka losing 1 shield and taking 2 dice here.
Yeah, so here we go.
On bad luck,
Could
that
be
could
right
be
here, actually.
that could be the end of Ashoka. It could also not be, but nah, she's fine.
Oh.
Ashoka saying bombs? What bomb? Okay, no worries here.
Now is that Asgal 111 saying just keep Wedge safe. Wedge will win you the game. Yes, Wedge will do exactly that. Win you the game.
I mean, there's 2 options for Ryan. Is either turn everything on Django, saying, "Hey, Zam will be too far to shoot at us. We can just make you hurt," or actually ignoring Zam's bomb from Wedge and just killing Zam to make sure that she doesn't come to bite you. Okay, we have 1 heart from Ashoka there. Where is she
That's
going?
an interesting one. Oh, look out.
What?
Oh,
what?
This is interesting.
What the hell just happened?
Hang on, can you even do that?
You boost onto a bomb?
Goes pop.
That's a
I'm not even sure.
I'm not totally convinced, yeah. Can you boost onto... I mean, you can't boost onto a rock, but... Huh. I am looking up the rules. The action can fail. If any of the following occur, the ship final position would cause the ship to overlap another ship. The ship would overlap or move through an obstacle. The ship final position would cause it to be outside the play area. No, you can boost on a bomb. He legally killed himself.
What?
Yeah, that was... He should not have boosted there, obviously, but he did, and he died from it.
That's nuts. Like
using Ashoka as a like bomb sponge is a bold move.
Look, I know I live closer to Ryan than you do, but I have no idea why I just did that.
Oh, that was what? All right, so Wedge, then he can just roll there and get a good shot into... I mean, that's the end of Zam, but Ashoka did not have to die. Well, maybe, maybe what he thinks is that he forgot about the bombs, got Luke to go there where the bomb would kill him, and just said, okay, I prefer losing Ashoka than losing Luke. And just use her as a sponge. Like, he forgot about the bombs. I mean, that's the only explanation I have. All right. No, just 1 crit there. Lone Wolf.
Yep. May as well. You're not taking a shot.
Yeah. He did not Lone Wolf.
Okay. Well, he gets the 1 evade.
Yeah. I mean, he would have just spent the force, but...
Yeah. Azagal, I'm tracking... Ahsoka just had the 1 force available, so she didn't have that coordinate pilot ability left over. Now, here we go. This is just a primary attack.
He probably thinks he doesn't need more. I mean, right now, he doesn't even need to spend the luck. Like, oh no, he doesn't have focus.
Spend it. Just.
Yeah, and now she's dead.
There we go.
Now she can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he had the focus. The focus would have been enough to clear that, but yeah. No, okay. So Zam's going to take a crit and die.
Yeah, definitely saw the sacrifice play there. Now that's really, really interesting to actually see that sort of play. It's not one you see every day, so a lot of chatter in there in the chat room about it. And yes, it cleared the way. However, I think I guess the reason why, and tell me what you think, but the reason why I'm just really, really dumbfounded by it is he didn't need to. Like he didn't need to keep up the aggression. Zams was hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke had 2 hull left, but he knew that these fire sprays had to fly away. So you can take a turn or two, reset, come back in, then nail Zam with Wedge, and have your 3 ships there against Django with Ahsoka as a really, really good blocker. But never mind.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a meeting coming up. He needs to get that game packed up earlier and get full on aggression. That was really, really brutal. in the chat, please say bomb sponge again. Well, that's what she was. She was a bomb sponge.
Somebody's got to clip that out. In fact, I might clip that out.
Yeah, please do.
And Funwalks hashtag justice for Ahsoka.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, needs to be done. Needs some justice for Ahsoka. And yeah, that's a play I've never seen before. The sacrificing, like on the 3-ship list, sacrifice your like ace, support ace, just just to save your other one. Probably, he probably forgot the bomb. He probably forgot about the bombs. That's the only.
I think that's the best explanation.
That's the only explanation that makes sense in my heart.
Yeah, and the reason why here is I think Kraytari just nailed it in the chat there. Not sure why I committed both for 1 damage.
Yeah, that's
exactly right.
Like, yeah, Wedge could totally do the job, and he did the job. So, okay, now it opened the wings, closed the wings for Luke and boosted away from the action.
Yes.
One does not simply fly into bombs. Well, apparently yes, one does simply fly into bombs.
No, one lets their escorting A-wing do it.
Michael Wales apparently just got in the chat. This game looks like it was way brutal. Yeah, it was. It was way brutal. I mean, that was the 3rd round of shooting, and Ahsoka got bombed so hard she died on purpose. Ryan probably wants to go to bed.
Oh, come on, it's 9:30.
It's 9:30 in Sydney, so it's
7:30 in Sydney. It's 9:30 in New Zealand.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Then yeah, it's not that late. If you're playing the game there, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we're just back to dials. Ships have gone a bit around there, but I totally expect the X-wing to just go for. Do they have the 1 hard?
They got the 2, not the 1.
Yeah, the 2. Yeah. So 2 hard and probably boost again.
I actually don't mind a K. Like if you keep the
okay,
and here's the Talon, close enough. Reason why is if you just keep yourself on the other side of these rocks, you're a pair of X-wings, and these are pretty reasonably dense set of sort of positioning of the obstacles here. So if he can just stay on the other side of them for just a round or two, force Django here to pick his lane, and I think he's actually done it. I think he's looking for that lane there that's just in between the 3 in the middle and the gas cloud. So that's going to force Django into another joust, which if he doesn't finish off Luke this time, he's definitely not going to be too happy about.
Yeah. The score is not that far apart. It's only 9 points advantage to Ryan there because of the half-dead Luke, who doesn't have loose stabilizer anymore. That's been solved a while back. Yeah. So it's the problem there is, of course, Django has the ability to potentially shoot Luke out of the sky before he gets to shoot back, and then it's on Wedge to actually kill Django, who still has 7 lives, shield 6 hull.
Yep. Big on Jay. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head rather there with targeting Ahsoka. Yeah, looking to finish her off with the proxy mine, and yes, Wedge has 1 more torp, so we'll see if he can actually get that one off. And he doesn't have the lock, so he's going to have to play for something here. then again, I mean, if if Django gets to range 1, Wedge is firing with 4 dice anyway.
Right, Django going for a bit of an evasive boost there.
I think he's here just trying to counterplay against this sort of positioning here. See if he can actually just try and force Ryan through the rocks and try and generate that advantage himself with the bigger base. He doesn't really want to be flying through, or rather committing himself to that lane, because it'll make him really dead meat for Wedge.
Alright, we tried to get a lock there, didn't work, a bit too far. We are back to dials immediately. Hello, masked CMT. Come on, New Zealand, he says. Evening. Good evening. Good morning. It's gonna be lunchtime.
Take your pick. Now I'm
Big Orange One says that it's interesting to see the first raid without the Force, so without Dooku, without the FTC, the whatever they're called, false transporter codes. Yeah, and also no thermals. Yeah, what I say in the beginning, this is not the normal build for Django Zam, but Django Zam is a common duo at least. They're not loaded so typically.
Yeah, I've got to say though, and I think we all will agree that he has definitely got some mileage out of those proxies tonight.
Yeah.
This morning, this afternoon, whatever you are.
And the big question, will Django's ability trigger? I don't even know what Django's ability is. While you defend or perform a primary attack, if the difficulty of your maneuver is less than the enemy's ship, you may change one of the enemy's ship eye into a blank. It might. It seems that the X-Wings are being careful at just flying blues. Okay, Wedge there is going to have range. No.
No.
Still no. Okay.
Danger. Danger, Django Fett. Danger.
Danger. Well, he's going to try to take the X-Wings straight on. Do you just free with Luke there? Like, okay, clearly Django wants my skin. I'm just going to go for a 3-bank to the left and just get away.
Everything in me tells me to choose violence.
Yeah, that's also, of course, my instinct. But I've seen players having a different instinct.
And they're the better ones, quite frankly. Luke actually doesn't have a good approach here on Django at the moment because Wedge is blocking him there from that lane in. Not that he may want to take it, but turning away, like getting shot in your 6, just dying by getting shot in your 6 is just the most depressing thing that can happen.
True.
So,
I mean, the option for Luke there would be like a 3-bank or something going through, but then it's a wide maneuver, and pretty sure Django goes for a blue, so Django's ability will actually activate there. So no, he goes for the 1-bank, which is blue, to just keep the blue.
Yeah.
Prevent.
Oh, just there we go. So he is actually choosing violence.
Yeah.
There's the 1-bank. Here's the straight 2. Do you boost Django Fett?
Nah, you get the double focuses there. He's getting shot at, and he needs some mods.
Yeah, but if he boosts, then Wedge doesn't shoot him.
Yeah, true. That's not what he chose.
Now,
he chose to get shot at.
No, Wedge, you want a lock.
I'm never sure what the math is, but yeah, probably.
It's just that, like, you take the lock, you fire at range 1, something happens, hopefully Luke survives. Even if he doesn't survive next turn, 4K, thanks for coming, there's a proton torpedo.
Okay, Spanish focus there. So that's 3 hits going into Luke. Luke needs...
Luke needs 2 pictures.
Yep. Needs the paint. Does not get
No
paint. No paint. 0 paint. His true ability is being I6 in the chat. Yeah, very obviously here. That was what did the deal. And now he is the lead. 125 to 97. Well, I'm very much expecting Wedge there to push him down to half, but
well, someone scores 200 points in this game.
Yeah. We have, what's the clock? 31 minutes left. Yeah. Someone's going 200. All right, 4 versus 1. And there's a focus shot there. Yeah, that was a good focus. Yeah. Okay, that's at the very least a hit crit going through. Django has a reroll and has a focus. Yeah, doesn't need either. Just a hit crit. Shield hit crit on Mr. Fett. What's the crit? Well, it's the crit. Of course, that puts him down to half point. So that's 148 to 125 now for the Rebels.
Someone's scoring 200 points, though. Could still be either.
Structural damage.
Structural.
Oh, that's okay. Goodbye, green dice. It's Wedge against you. Wedge structural. That's 0 greens.
Double wedge.
Double wedge. Yeah. Lock with wedge bait Django. Yeah, something like that. But no locks there for Wedge. So that's the 4K doesn't work quite as well as it could have. On the other hand, is there really any other maneuver that makes much sense here? I'm not sure.
So the only problem with the 4K is getting butt lasered and having Django's ability actually trigger.
Fun work in the chat. Ashoka helping out would be great right now. Yeah.
You don't say.
You don't say. That would be absolutely perfect. But no, she's a bomb sponge. Bomb sponge.
Here we go. Oh, JJ Team Rocket said can't 4K. There's still a prox mine to be dropped. Well, he didn't drop the prox mine.
He did not.
Now the big brain move now is a Talon roll.
Yeah. Oh, closes the wings. Ooh, went for a 3 bank. That way.
Nice. Yeah, no, like this is fine. This is actually fine.
I guess, yeah. Gets the focus. Focus and boost. Yeah, of course. That's an option.
Now we will actually see Django's ability trigger.
Yeah. This is Ryan's game to lose. Yeah, agreed. He should get this.
Shouldn't have taken a focus. It's not a high percentage play.
I mean, he has 3 dice. Would be sad to roll some eyes that don't do anything. All right.
Yeah, it only changes 1, but the odds of rolling 2 or more focuses on 3 dice isn't super great. Here's 3 hits coming in.
Yeah, spend the focus, spend the lone wolf. Pop. Yeah, the focus useless. Just uses the shields there. If he loses, if Wedge gets half, then the game flips again in the hands of Pavlo.
We got 30 minutes. We ain't. I think the only thing that's going to tell who wins this game is who scores 200 points.
And most likely, but yeah, they're not gonna squid around the edges for 30 minutes.
Look.
That's not how these players play, at least.
No, not from what we've seen, and I'm going to need another IST if this game's going to go to time.
All right, yeah, of course, refreshes the lone wolf. Just going for a 1 bang there between the debris, rocks. Yeah, all of the different obstacles there in the middle of the table.
Yeah, now JJ Team Rocket and Mask TMT both say, yep, disengage and re-engage, good call. Yep, okay, you got me. This is why I am far too aggressive for high-level X-Wing play.
Yeah, that's also my problem. I mean, very often, you know, I've won the game. There's 2 minutes on the clock. I've got a fast, agile ship. And instead of just going away and taking an evade, I just turn in like, I can't get the 200. Guess what happens?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you just your instinct tells you to just go and kill the other guy, because that's what dogfighting's all about.
Mm.
There's another Talon there from Django. He's just trying to open up the angle there into that lane, I think, or give himself the option to even just cut back down, back down, really towards the corner, back towards the corner, I should say, and see if he can just give Ryan a choice as to which way he's going.
Yeah. In the chat, starting to discuss about final salvo. They're both ship as full hull left. I mean, it's an option, and then it's clearly in the advantage of Ryan with 8 dice against 6.
And also green dice against no green dice.
Oh, yeah. If he doesn't go to final salvo, yeah, then it's green dice can do green dice for now. I mean, the advantage is still in the Rebels' hand, of course.
Yeah, the advantage is still with Ryan here.
Mm.
I'm not sure if I like that.
That's probably preventing Wedge from getting a lock this round. Probably went for a 3 bank or something. Yeah.
We'll prevent the lock. Oh, just a 2. Yeah, okay.
Rolls again to get a 2 bank, a 3 bank next round. I think he's keeping on the blue maneuvers to avoid triggering Django. So that makes him much slower.
I actually think he's just trying to see whether he can catch Pavlo out here, and just see if he can force him to commit to something that he can capitalize on.
Yeah.
So I think he's actually flying this pretty well, and just see if he can actually catch. While we talk about being aggressive and all that sort of stuff, he's actually still winning the game.
Yeah, he is. Okay, another Talon roll there for Mr. Django, and a 3 bank for Wedge. Oh, what do you go, Wedge?
Do not like. You mean you called it just before? That was the 2. Definitely nailed on. Which is problematic for him now.
Now he has to go for the boost there. Yeah, the roll doesn't.
That ain't working.
No. The boost was the option. Boost to the left was the option. But he didn't do it.
Cam, I'll pay you later, mate.
Yeah. What a beautiful voice you have, Suresh. According to the chat.
That's Cameron Dunn. He's one of the other Sydney City space slugs.
Yeah. There's already been a few final salvo in the tournament. There was in particular Singapore Poland final salvo on 143 to 143, the first game of their set, with XY winning the final salvo. I'm not aware of more of those, but it's a good chance there's been another. I mean, it's 133 games a week or something ridiculous like that.
Oh yeah, there's a few. Now, if we have a final salvo, and I'm not saying you will, because I still think Wedge has the advantage here. We have to do it like a penalty shootout. Ryan rolls 1 die, Pavlo rolls 1 die.
Yeah, that's the exciting way of doing it. All right, Wedge going for the 1 bank. Yeah, that it could have boosted last time doing that. What do you do now?
Now you get there we go.
There. Now he's set up. Now he's good. No 1 hand though, so he can't just turn in next round. Doesn't work.
No, it's a very, very, very bold X-Wing flyer that sets too hard there.
I mean, he's done stuff that surprised us before. But no, I would not do that. I would probably just go for like the Talon and then come through later or something like that. Now it's set up the lock, so he can take a bit more time to get the approach right. He has set up a dial. Both dials are set.
About a minute and a half ahead of the chat here. Rough spot for wedge. It's still a rough spot for wedge.
It is.
And yes, Django still cannot capitalize because that right turn is wide.
No, you can't get focuses. You're stressed, Mr. Fett, unless your stress should have been...
Oh no, contraband.
Oh, contraband.
Oh, he's wasted it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that would have been crazy to go for the too hard there. That would have been on the debris.
You just can't risk the crit and then dying.
Yeah, that's way too dangerous. There's already been a crit rolled on the debris this game, so...
Yeah, indeed. So we'll see how we go here. Now, wedge is really an open space, and I'm wondering whether actually Pavlo's got a couple of options to get himself out there as well. Just not fly on these rocks, which I think actually favour wedge a little more than they do the fire spray.
Okay.
So finally clears the stress.
Yep. Get the focuses. And that's a talent. I would have gone the other way maybe. Because the other way actually
I can see that
would give him a shot.
Well, also just means that Django's got no option to cut in.
Yeah. I think that was probably the wrong talent there. And of course there's no range, so we're back to dials again. We're going to say too hard YOLO over the debris and this. Well, that was a minute and a half ago. It's not relevant anymore.
Oh no, it's still relevant because there's going to be a bit of YOLO now for one of these pilots because somebody is one-folding the victory right here. Yeah, I mean Django probably goes for one straight. What can wedge do against that? Oh no, that's okay. Not the one straight, just turning there, pointing the back. Trying to keep him through these rocks here.
Yeah, keep him guessing. Oh, and boosting out. So unless wedge went for something fast and straight, which he did not.
It's straight. Okay.
If he boosts straight, I think he got a shot. He has the wings closed, so that's an option.
Oh yeah, but you don't want to give old mate Django a die there, shooting through the asteroid. Where's the fun in that, big wedge? It's not what you do.
That's not what you do. All right, let's see. I think Django doesn't not have a shot back, so it's just wedge.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's got it.
It's not obstructed. It is not obstructed.
It's not obstructed either. Oh,
torpedo. There we go. 4 versus 0.
Did he take that focus token? Like, is there one there under that? Under that base?
I can't see anything. I don't. There would be a stress as well. Let's have a quick look at the chat. No, he's gonna boosted. No, he boosted and he did not boost focus, which he could have. Just hit crits. Well, they go through, but.
Not super keen. This game could be over right now.
Unlikely.
Well, I mean, it won't be, but it could have been over right now.
It could have been over, yeah. And that's a weapons failure.
Oh, weapons. Oh, man.
Dice? No, you ain't got any of those. Oh, I forgot to put the structural on Django. Yeah.
How do you like Lone Wolf now? What are you going to re-roll?
Yeah, so the wedge can now be very, very aggressive. Just come in. There's not so much coming back. And you just need to put one through against 4. I mean, dice can always, betray you. But otherwise, I think that's a pretty close game there. Closed, not close.
Big on J1 says a deadly game of cat and mouse. If somebody wants to actually do some like cat wedge artwork, like I might actually pay money for that.
All right, Django being like, okay, I need to shoot you now. but that's a bit of a gamble.
I think this is
opening the wings.
Django's big brother YOLO Fet.
YOLO Fet. Is there a problem with the dial? He flipped it when he flipped the token there.
Yeah, another 2 straight.
Yeah,
don't hit that gas cloud.
No.
Don't hit the gas cloud. Oh no, you're fine.
He's fine. He's got the wings open. He can just grab a focus now. Focus or lock.
Now remember, Django's only got 2 red dice.
Yeah, and 0 greens unless it's range 3.
Correct.
What does chat say?
Range 2.
Range 2. Okay, so then Wedge need to get 1 damage through.
Looking at 2 damage. Django's on 2. I'm counting 4 cards here.
He's gonna go for Lone Wolf. Yeah, anyway, he's not gonna Lone Wolf any green dice. So 2 that might go through. That doesn't really matter. 1, I think you just. Oh, okay. I would have just taken it.
Yeah, I feel like spending your focus is the standard play.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. What, 15 minutes?
Yeah, but you have 3 dice. You just need 1 of them to go through. If you have the focus, there he would be dead. But now, it's somehow destroyed. Yeah, okay. Well, he's dead anyway. Okay, fine. But still.
Now, take another crit. I haven't seen it direct. Is it the commentator's curse?
I mean, is that no matter what now? Oh, no. I've got it. Yeah, no, I've got it right, actually. Where's the crit?
Damaged engine.
Damaged engine. Oh, he's putting his cards everywhere. So, not dead. And he would be. If we're just too
Talon. The Talon, I think, was a little bit too ambitious in this situation.
Maybe.
Now, the big brain move is 1 forwards. Oh, not anymore. Remember, he's still got a weapons failure. He's closed his wings. I actually think he did the 1 forwards. Yep, here we go. And you...
I think still in arc there?
Yep, still get butt lasered.
If he did not spend the focus on defense, the game would be over. But now he's getting shot. 3 dice. Lone Wolf.
You'll need it.
1 crit.
Yep.
I mean, Wedge should be fine, but still.
Anything but blanks, he says.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, it's disrespect, really, right there.
Masked TMT says New Zealand got this, and Bichon says for Yacinda. I guess.
Clip that out too. I'm wondering whether Wedge just needs to just disengage 1 more time, or maybe just throw down a 1 bank is a really obvious move.
Yeah.
And I don't think it does. I don't think it does what he wants, because the really obvious move for Django is also 1 bank to the right.
Yep.
Keep Wedge in your big rear arc.
Yep. Yeah, does it. Yeah, no problem. Double focus. Well, can only use 1 of them, but Opening the wings. Too hard. Just getting in. No, one bank. I just got a roll there.
Oh no. I don't like it. Don't think I like it. Mostly just because you don't have to.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 4 dice against 0, and he needs 1 through. Like, and the other side is 4 against 2, which, I mean, yeah, okay, that might kill him.
So Big on Jay says, can you say proxy mine? And if he doesn't kill him, he's gonna die.
True, the proxy might hurt. Okay,
like
Lone Wolf into 2. Okay, that's fine. Wedge is okay. Don't have any dice, anything to spend. Okay, it takes 2 on Wedge there. That's half points that you didn't have before. So
he has a 75% chance of losing if he doesn't win the game this round.
Yeah. So now, Mr. Wedge, you have 4 dice. You need 1 of them to be a hit. Because there's no defense.
Don't look now, New Zealand fans. There is a 4% chance you lose this game.
Nah, it's fine. Pop, pop, pop. Goodbye, Django. Goodbye, Django.
Oh, man. That was a lot of fun to watch.
It was.
Really, really violent.
And the people in the chat, they're a minute and a half late. And they say, that's a heart-pounding moment right here. Well, maybe it was. Maybe it was. But it is a victory for New Zealand here, for the Rebels. Should we jump in their chat? Do you have access to their chat? They're in B1.
In which Discord server there?
In the XTC server. Group B 1.
I don't think I do. I've only got access to the named voice chats there. Can they drag in here?
So if you go into the roles, announcement roles, and then you just click on B, then you'll get the B.
Yep. Okay. And here we go, B1. Let's jump in.
Yep. Hey guys, good game, good game. Exciting.
Thank you.
Great game to watch, guys.
Thanks.
Now the question there, right, for everybody.
Yeah.
Sacrificial Ahsoka, tell us about that.
Oh, it had to be done. Luke needed to get another shot. Luke needed to not die and keep going. Well, that's what I felt. I don't think he did anything after that. He just flew around and then got shot by Django.
Yeah.
But no, Ahsoka needed to take the fall, keep Luke alive.
Fair call, fair call. I mean, it worked out in the end, I have to say, but it was a really, really bloody game there. And Pavlo, how did you feel about that first engagement?
I hate torpedoes. I really hate them. But sometimes it's simpler to fly with 1 ship than with 2 ships. So I sacrificed them to free Django.
Yeah, we were wondering whether anybody was happy after that, because you did lose a lot of health, but you did play Zam pretty aggressively. Most people, I think, set the you should thank me there to get some charges, whereas you meant business right away, and you just started pouring some serious damage into Luke. So that was a really, really interesting play to see.
Honestly, I hope that when Zam landed on this debris, I hope that Luke will be abstracted and I can use a trick shot on them, but Luke was unabstracted. So yeah. I lost 2 attack dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the trick shot Zam was the thing I was most scared about in this match.
Yeah, from behind the rocks and like double tapping with a trick shot that could really hurt. Yeah. In the end, did not happen. No, but that was an exciting game. thank you guys so much for being on stream. Thank you, Suresh, for commenting with me. That was a great collaboration. I hope to have you again soon. And thank you everyone for watching. And I will now close the stream. Thank you. See you very soon. I have a stream tomorrow. I've got the Sweden versus... Is it Sweden, New Zealand? I don't even remember. But there's another stream. Should check. What my thing say? My thing say that I did not do the graphics yet. Okay, there's a game. Yeah, it's Sweden... yeah, it's Niklas got against Octagon, so it's some big names there tomorrow on the stream. Anyways, cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.